lovely Legionnaires. How are we doing today? You motherfuckers better appreciate what I do for you. You know, you better appreciate that I care about you. I took a break from my fucking 2-day long VEILGUARD binge to stream for you.
So
anyway, we're drawing Dragon Age stuff.
I can assume VEILGUARD's pretty good.
We're so fucking back.
I will say, by the way, I don't judge you at all for, like, just deciding to, like, shirk every other responsibility to binge VEILGUARD for 2 days.
Bro, we're so back. We're so fucking back. I'm so fucking happy. Listen, I'm gonna tell you the truth, okay? I thought about streaming it. I considered it. And then I realized that I needed something that was for me.
And this is it.
And then I also realized that if I streamed it, it meant I'd only be able to play it on particular days. And respectfully, fuck that.
Yeah.
So we're not... Oh yeah, it makes sense about the no spoiler, VEILGUARD spoilers in the title. Yeah, looks so good. I'm playing every game in order. Started Origins today, and Morrigan is a baddie. I have some news for you. Origins, in my opinion, is the worst of all of them, so it'll go up from there. I mean, like, I'm not even narratively, just gameplay-wise. Origins has not aged well. Unironically, I hope they remake Origins so that the start of the franchise is a little more accessible and user-friendly. Because I tried to play Origins and it's so bad. Where the fuck?
So, I'm doing well.
I'm
glad to hear.
Yesterday went off without a hitch, if you were wondering.
I saw. I'm so proud.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched a little bit. I hopped on when Reviewer did his raid.
Yeah, unfortunately, I could not. I overestimated my ability to play through all of DMC1 in a single sitting. DMC4 in a single sitting. I overestimated my skill set. Lamau.
You flew simply too close to the sun.
I'm just gonna do the second half of the game on the next week. It'll be fine. It'll be cool. It'll be epic. It's cool. It's all right.
Hey,
on the bright side, I'm really happy that it went without any issue. I just wanted to share that joy with you while I had you.
Fair enough, I do not understand the combat, but I'm intrigued by the story and the world building. Also, the aforementioned baddie. Yes! Oh my god, the fucking world building! We are so back!
Would you recommend VEILGUARD?
I have spent every waking moment just sitting here and being, God, I fucking miss Dragon Age. God, Dragon Age is so good. God, this is why I don't play any other ARPG. So yes. Yes, I would. I would very heavily recommend VEILGUARD. Fucking, there's little things that Dragon Age does that I simply forgot that other games don't do.
Elaborate.
So, so for reference, I've been sitting in these calls and I've been recording because I wanted some of my reactions on camera, just because I thought they'd maybe make a funny video, also because I don't know. And I was sitting here playing, and Lynn was hanging out, and she's like, I like that, and she's like, I love that, these moments where you're walking around, where, like, it'd be tons of empty silence. I like that the game chooses to fill the silence via, like, character development, and I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot that other games don't do party banter. Like, I forgot that, like, party banter, the fucking symbol dialogue options. I just forgot that Dragon Age was the best RPG ever made for a little while. I'm simply a fool. I'm a fucking moron. I can't believe that I just absolutely fucking forgot. But I've been just sitting there screaming. Also, I'm glad that you like Morrigan. You're gonna be seeing her a lot. She showed up in VEILGUARD really early on, and I'm like, it's the Bog Witch!
She's still hot, right?
Oh, she's absolutely hot.
Okay, just checking. Just wanted to make sure that was apparent. Okay, good. Just checking.
Also, I'm not gonna give any, like, major... Thank you for the follow! I'm not gonna drop any, like, major... Oh, god damn it. Why do you unmute? Like, after I do this. You're a dumb bitch and a motherfucker, and I hate you. But, I will reveal the 2 cameos that I saw, because I released inhuman sounds. So, the whole game takes place in, well, like, one of the main areas of the game, not the whole game, but a big chunk of the game takes place in Minrathous. So I was like, so we have to see Dorian. Like, we have to. Like, he has to be here. It's his home turf. Like, you have to. So I was so excited. I was waiting and waiting and waiting. And then we did see him. He, of course, showed up to save us from getting arrested by the fucking wardens who were gonna send us to Weishaupt, because fuck the wardens. And fucking... he shows up, and I let out a scream that was so real and from the soul that it was actually a little embarrassing. I was actually, unironically, a little embarrassed I had done it in front of other people. I was so happy. And then, of course, we are going to get, we go to get Tosh, the Canary. The big buff lady with the horns. And we're like,
what?
And we're like, wait a minute. She's part of this, like, treasure hunting organization, right? And there's a pause. And my eyes narrowed, and I went, wait a minute. They're in Ravane. There's no way! And then we got there, and she's talking, and then just casually, she's like, for golden glory, Tosh, and I'm like, Isabella!
I love when people get so excited their mics peak.
I was so, unironically, I watched because...
Buff lady with horns? Count me in.
Because I had to be
Yeah,
like,
that.
I had to be watching, I had to be watching something else, and so I saw in the other mic that, like, the people in call didn't hear half of what I said because I was screaming.
Yeah, so about the buff lady with horns, what's that about?
Tosh. She's a dragon hunter. I like Tosh. I like her so far. Thoughts on Shale? I have never played... I cannot stress to you, I played the first, I think, 20 minutes of Origins, and I just simply couldn't.
Also, real quick, Eden, would you say this is accurate? In no mic?
Is Tosh like Iron Bull? It's... First of all, it's 2 A's, not an O. But... No, I think she's a Reaver. Cause she fucking breathes fire. So I think she's a Reaver.
Give me it.
So the one character I don't have canonically is I don't have a hero of Ferelden. Because I did not play Origins.
So does the game change anything with the Smasher Pass?
First of all, loved the show. The cartoon was great. I'm going to burn that main character alive because I think that she brought the fucking ring to Kirkwall, and I'm like 99% sure they're gonna bring Meredith back, and I'm pissed about it. But no, Tosh is Tosh is her own. No, you know what? I'm sorry. I apologize. Tosh is their own thing.
Ooh.
I forgot. They are they, them.
Ooh,
I
representation.
need to check my bank to make sure I have $69 now. Hold on.
Nice.
Because I looked up this character. You were not kidding about that descriptor.
Also,
And
I didn't, I thought a lot of things, so, like, one of the things, right, is you only saw a couple of, like, clips of party conversation, like, in the lead-up, and none of them had Tosh or Emmerich in them. So, her or Vincent Price. And I know what I thought he was going to be like. I know what I had presumed. I was the most wrong I think I've ever been about anything. I was so sure. I'm like, okay, so he looks like Vincent Price. Just this gaunt, tall, skinny, vampire-looking motherfucker, right? And I thought to myself, I thought, oh, okay, so he's gonna be like, good evening, it's good to see you, etc., etc. I walked up to that man, and the first words out of his mouth were, Bellara, my darling, how have you been? It's so good to see you. And I'm like, oh! We went a little foppish, a little...
is he
Little smooth English intellectual? Okay, not what I expected. Pog.
So is he I realized you can't see my hand, so this doesn't mean anything to you.
Yeah, that's Emery.
I'm doing the gay little hand thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're T-Rexing.
Yeah.
I'm doing the gay little hand thing. I'm asking about him. Like,
It's hard to know if it's that or if he's just an intellectual in English, but yeah.
No, you
man! Welcome back, gayer European! It's been so long!
Yes, Ontario.
No, I was just saying, like, you were expecting Uncle Deadly from the Muppet Show, but you got Uncle Deadly from the Muppets.
Yeah. And I loved it. It was so fucking funny. I was caught so wildly off guard. I was like, oh, this is... Also, hi, they told us that Matthew Mercer was going to be Manfred, the skeleton. Two things about Manfred. One, didn't realize in the marketing material, but now that I'm seeing him, like, in the video game, he was a dwarf. I didn't realize that, and I only figured that out because of his proportions and the fact that he's very short. And I was like, oh, so he was a dwarf when he was alive. Two, you know what? It is Matt Mercer. That's so true. It's Matt Mercer doing his, like, vague undead growling noises.
No, I just didn't drink a lot of milk when I was alive. Yes, I'm a dwarf, you racist!
He doesn't speak. He just sort of... Like, he just makes, like, undead noises. I love. Also, hi, there's, like, maybe 2 of you in this chat who will know what the following sentence means. Purple Hawk is so back!
nice.
It's so nice! I get to talk so much shit, and it's the best! I fucking love it. Solus gets to open his mouth, and I get to be like, yeah, uh-huh. So, like, when you were gonna kill everybody? So, like, the plan where you were planning on murdering all those people? Yeah? Was that before or after you planned to drown the world in demons?
But states' rights!
States' rights, so what?! Unironically, one of my, like, favorite bits so far I have two solid bits of, like, Purple Hawk dialogue is peak. One of them is, when you're talking to Solus, he says, when you talk to him for the second time, he makes a comment, I don't remember what it is he says that prompts it, but you can respond with, oh, you're being sarcastic at a time like this? No wonder nobody likes you. And then he has a comeback, and Rook's immediate response is, nope, sorry, that's part of why nobody likes you. Which was perfect and wonderful and great. I get to keep making fun of him consistently, because every time he's like, I can't believe that you did this, that you unleashed Elvenon and Gillimain, and my response is, you were trying to kill the entire planet! You are going to drop the veil and unleash demons! There were going to be demons! Everywhere!
Okay, but I was gonna do it once.
Unironically, his exact answer. That's it. That's the bit.
Oh, no.
I hear your dialogue, and I just see an animated gif of Freerin shaking someone with that.
You are demons.
Fucking. He's like, yeah, you know what? I was, but it was the right option. Like, what? Die.
It was the right option. The fuck it was.
The perfect example, we were talking about this in chat in call the other day while I was playing. Solus's consistent responses to shit are, this is a the best way to put it was like this, right? Your kidneys are failing. We need to work with that really quickly so that, they don't poison the rest of your body. Okay, how are you going to fix it? Well, I have this chainsaw. Like, that's it!
No.
This is a problem that requires, like, swift and precise action. I'm going to do the most reckless and violent thing humanly possible. And it's like, shut up! Die! What are you doing? Go away!
It's the only correct option I have. By whose standard? The Confederacy?
Yeah, for who?
It's like those like Final Fantasy stories where like, oh, the world is full of suffering, so I'm going to end all suffering by killing everybody. That will cause suffering.
So,
Yes, it'll be
it's like-
quick and no one will feel the pain.
Temporarily.
If no one's alive, then no one has to feel suffering. See, it's a win.
There's another really good one There's another good one when you talk to him later, where he's like, I would have summoned spirits from the Fade to minimize the casualties, which was his exact words. And then I, of course, chose the sassy response of like, oh yeah, minimizing them to like what? Hundreds? Thousands? Tens of thousands? And he was like, oh, well, yes, but that would have weighed heavily on my and everyone would have weighed heavily on my conscience. And the response was, oh, well, I was so worried. I'm so glad to hear that you would have felt bad about it. Fuck you.
I feel like he would unironically be that one guy you'd walk up to and be like, listen, if you kill a serial killer, the amount of serial killers in the world stay the same. Kill two.
Yeah, unironically.
The kind of guy who would say Thanos was right.
Oh my god, you're so right. But so, like, I hate him. I hate the egg consistently. Seems like a very when you have a hammer, every problem is a nail sort of guy, except the hammer's a flamethrower and the nail is a tank of gasoline. Yeah! Well, we were talking about this, right? It's because inherently he wants to pretend otherwise. Solus is a narcissist. And not like the complicated, like, textbook one, the colloquial term. He thinks he's better than everybody else. He thinks the rules don't apply to him. And he thinks that he's so much smarter and better than everyone else at everything else, which is why he sits there and then lectures the Dalish on their culture and tells Bull that the Qun is an inherently violent ethno-religion that encourages its people to become animals. Like, he has a sense of superiority over everyone and everything and believes that he's right 100% of the time, always. And he's not. He's stupid and arrogant, and it consistently becomes a problem for everyone else. And now I have to fucking fix it. And I also love that in that first conversation, when he blames you for everything, you get not only a dialogue option to be like, bold of you to say that this is my fault, but also the game rewards you and is like, yeah, you let Solus know you refuse to take the blame. Like, bitch, I'm mopping up from your bullshit. Maybe if you weren't a moron, we wouldn't be here. Oh, there's consistently party banter of Solus, like, being racist at Bull, and then Bull being like, shut the fuck up. But the other one, again, for people who will know what the following sentence means, we're talking to the first wardens, and right when you introduce yourself to them, the first warden says, like, oh, you're part of, because of the faction I picked, he's like, oh, you're a shadow dragon, you're one of, you're part of Tevinter's, crime rings, which, sure.
Sure.
But he's like, oh, so you're part of Tevinter's, like, organized crime, you're part of the rebellion, I should have known, like, he's something like that. And this is how you know that, like, this was written by good writers who, like, understand their consistent source material. Because the thing that was about to come out of my mouth in real life was a dialogue option, and was, of course, the one I picked, which is, yeah, you know who else has a lot of criminals working for them? The Wardens! Did you know, by the way, that one of the fucking in-universe stereotypes about the Grey Wardens is that you become a Grey Warden to avoid getting arrested?
Okay.
Like, the world, like, it is a recurring theme that people frequently say to dismiss the Wardens and any political or military power they have, that they are run by fucking escaped criminals and by people who don't want to go to jail, so they drink the fucking potions, they take the rights, and then you can't do anything to them anymore because they become extrajudicial. And then they disappear into the winds. So it was like, yeah, I wonder who else has a long history of, like, criminal ties? Could it be the Wardens? You want to get fucking snippy with me, dickhead? Shut up! Fucking Zevran joined because he was escaping a murder charge. Fucking Anders joined so that he wouldn't have to go back to the circle. Fucking... And we don't have time to talk about why Blackwall joined. Fucking do not start with me, old man. I'll burn your fucking shit to the ground. You shut up. Why do they make Solus? Oh, because it's a reveal at the end. Solus, you don't find out that Solus is Fen'Harel until the end of Inquisition. Until the end of Trespasser, even.
You're telling me humanized Squidward over here was the bad guy?
I guess.
Go to jail.
We've also been, Dio's been horrendous. We've been sitting there playing together. And Dio's like, who do you think the traitor mage is going to be? And why do you think it's going to be Harding? And I'm like, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. She would never. Harding would never. Shut up.
I'm sorry, I'm not over the... And why do you think it'd be Harding?
Fucking pisses me off. I can't trust the love of my life. They've tweaked a lot of the gameplay shit and, like, smoothed it way out.
So
the gameplay rules. The combat feels really good.
Oh, finally.
I'm also
That's all I
a,
wanted to hear.
I'm also a fan of tying your party members, like, their skill upgrades are based on your relationship with them.
Oh.
So, oh no! You have to roleplay in the role-playing game!
It's all. What do you mean? Oh no, that's a good thing. Hold on.
A ton of people complain about shit like that. They're like, why you gotta tie it to, like, this kind of shit? Why can't it just be XP? Shut up. Shut up.
You know what that
roleplay in the role-playing game.
You know what that reminds me of? People who get ass mad about the fact that party member skills in Persona games are locked behind actually socializing with them. It's almost like when you ignore a core mechanic of the video game, you're not given all of the mechanics.
Also,
because you're ignoring it.
On another episode of I Hate the Dragon Age community some fucking times, shut up! I swear to God, I saw Dorian and I was like, oh my god, he looks so good. He's fucking aged gracefully. He's a fucking DILF now. And I found out from fucking Brooke and Dio that there are motherfuckers who are like, that's not my Dorian. Why does he look like that? It's been...
What does Dorian look like then versus now?
It's been...
Like, what?
Gamer, it's been 10 years. He's a fucking magister. It's a miracle he isn't all gray. Okay, hang on. Give me a second.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
for chat.
I don't have... And me.
Fucking... Let me...
Because I don't know what he looks like either.
This is Dorian in... Oh, I hate these. There's sometimes motherfuckers put mods on him and he looks horrendous. Yeah, also please stop making Dorian white. Well, you can't whitewash an Italian man, but stop making his skin lighter. So this is Dorian.
Okay, yeah. Oh, I know who that is now. I've seen his face.
Yeah,
before.
this is Dorian in Inquisition.
Okay.
It's a fella.
And then fucking this is Dorian in VEILGUARD.
Am I supposed to not like this?
And they're like, why does what are you talking about? Look at how good he looks!
Dog, that man is gonna swindle me out of half of my quest earning. I don't see a problem here.
I'm just hearing just the whole clip. I see this as an absolute win.
He became a DILF!
He looks like he ends all his sentences with,
Well.
No, like, I just want to see the gif, like the frickin' Road to El Dorado thing with the loot, and just it's him.
People say he looks worse, I immediately sat up straight in my chair, aged like a fine wine, and I don't even like men. Right?
And I don't even... I'm sorry,
what
I love the...
What are you talking about? Look at how fucking good he looks! He's so handsome!
man has evolved past Orlando Bloom.
This is...
He is now...
No, it's because fucking straight women do not know what to do with actual twink death. Like, this is twink death. He became a hot DILF, and they're like, oh my god, I can't believe this. Like, what are you talking about? He looks so handsome. And then,
it's like, I'm looking at the previous one, it's like, yeah, he to me, it's like, he looks like Orlando Bloom, and so it's like, I gotta upgrade this. You can't upgrade that. I stand corrected.
They really bring
he has
out the
become
bisexual in your glasses. Thank you.
So he became Orlando Bloomin' Onion.
See, I was gonna settle for Miami Bloom, but that works too. So.
And then here's another one. They were also complaining about Isabella, which is insane. So okay.
Okay. Let me see here.
So
as a woman enjoyer.
Oh yeah, here, perfect. There's just a comparison picture.
Okay. She's hotter now. She's hotter now.
She's
hotter now.
She's so fine! What are you...
Wow.
She turned into a MILF! What the fuck?
Dog, I'm gonna need more images of her in VEILGUARD, on my desk,
and
please.
Do you want to know why? You want to know the complaint? You want to know the complaint?
Go for it.
They made her titties smaller.
Who gives a fuck?
Oh, come on.
Who gives an actual shit?
Listen,
Look
Keaton,
at the...
I'm still looking at this person, and I'm still going.
No. I'm sorry. No, I'm putting my god fucking foot down right now. I don't even shop here, and I have to put my foot down on this. No, imagine giving a shit about about her chest. Imagine caring when she has all of this.
Right? This is what I'm talking about. It's like, oh, her titties are smaller. The rest of her! What are
Danica,
Look at her.
Her arms, more definition. Midriff exposed. This woman got an upgrade. Fuck you.
here's a full body. And they're complaining. They're complaining.
Oh, oh, baby.
That's an outfit.
They're like, no, they made her titties smaller.
Who cares?
Who cares? Look at what we got!
You boo people are weak. You're weak.
Okay, so I can no longer hold Danica back. You guys have that to deal with.
Her titties are
Okay.
smaller, says the stupidest people alive. Who gives a
Look
fuck?
at her. Look at her. I'm buying VEILGUARD for her. I am going to Amazon and buying the game now. This is not a bit. I'm doing it.
I can't.
It's so buff, but that can't take as a compliment.
It's crazy. I can't, like, what are you? Shut up. Truly, profoundly shut up. I can't do this. The fucking. Also, again, another episode of, this fandom is so fucking entitled sometimes. Another one is people are complaining. They're like, oh, fucking Origins got snubbed. There's no Origins anywhere in this game. First of all, canonically, within the universe of Dragon Age, Origins was 20 years ago. I don't know what to tell you. The fucking hero of Ferelden is either dead or fucking doing whatever. The cast has moved on, alright? They've done shit, they've moved on. I need you to fucking focus up. Also, what are you talking about? There's nothing for, Origins. Morrigan is right here! We cannot get rid of the Bog Witch! She's here! She's fucking sitting in the Arlethan Forest right now! What do you mean?
See, that begs the question, what does Morgan look like?
The same.
Ah.
Morrigan doesn't look any different. She's
just as like a crown piece.
yeah, she has a crown piece now. Otherwise, her fit's like exactly the same, and she looks the same. She looks great. I can't live in a world where motherfuckers are sitting here being stupid about this. This is ridiculous. Also, hi, like I said, I'm not gonna get into like major story spoilers, because I don't want, if you're not gonna spoil it for me, I don't want to spoil it for you. Also, because the game came out yesterday. Hi, I made my first big narrative choice. I'm gonna tell you something right now. I'm gonna give you a little bit of insight. I spent the first little bit of VEILGUARD because somebody said the word no MILF again. Oh no, she is still a MILF, of course. But like, she's always been a MILF. That simply just hasn't changed. You can't MILFify her more. I don't know what to tell you. But like, there's a choice you're going to get. And all I'll tell you is that you'll get a choice between Nev and Lucanis. And you better think long and hard about both the narrative implications of that and which one of them you like. Because I spent most of the time I was playing today repeatedly going, please tell me that Nev doesn't hate me. Please tell me that Nev doesn't hate me. But I hope Nev doesn't hate me. I hope I didn't fuck it up and Nev doesn't hate me. I was so scared that she was gonna hate me forever.
Dog,
Also, somebody said, they were like, I'm the first person to fuck up Lucanis' romance. And I was like, how the fuck do you fuck up Lucanis' romance? Oh, that's how. Spoilers!
So...
I didn't, because, listen, sometimes you make choices, based on... Sometimes you make choices based on your dick, okay? Sometimes there's choices you make because you like one character more than another. And you know what? That's fine and valid and based of you. If that's how you choose to break ties, I get it, that's cool, what have you. I don't, and I didn't. I went with my gut and was like, no, this is the right decision between two very bad choices. I was not going to be happy with either choice. And I was like, no, this is the right decision. And I was like, oh, I'm so upset. She hates me. She hates me. And then Dio went, you could save Scum. And I'm like, no, because that was the right option. It wasn't because of Lucanis. It was because it was just the right choice for me. And now I'm sad.
So, speaking of thinking with our dicks, I need $70.
I now need $70. Oh, also, I don't know if you're still in the chat. James? Are you still here?
James,
Are you here, James?
James, are you still alive?
Our dearest Porter, are you here?
All right, who's not dead? Sound off.
I mean, I'm undead, but
Yeah, speaking of that, it's really good to see you're in the hole where you belong, Ontario.
Oh, I may be in the hole, but there are the holes I can go after.
I'm also pretty sure the hole is not completely filled. One more can probably go in there.
I could push you in the hole.
Oh no.
By the way, Danica, I think I have something that you could tell people who will complain about being like, oh, but this lady's tits are too small. You just tell them she has more polygons in her tits than you do in your brain.
True.
I like
Oh.
that. That's not what I was expecting, but that's pretty funny.
Oh, you are
I
here.
love that.
Everybody,
James.
everybody in this chat, I need you to give 07s to our boy James. We salute you. I heard about what you did for us, good sir. Thank you. That meant a lot. Thank you.
Salute.
I don't know what you did, but congrats, bud.
Yeah.
Because
I don't have any arms, so I'm.
all I'll say, because I don't want to like get too into it, because I don't know if Brooke or Justin want me to talk about what happened publicly. It's not, first of all, preemptively, not that big a deal. Like, don't worry about it. Everybody's safe. Everything's fine.
Okay.
But we had an issue. The clock tower was very concerned. We were very panicked, and James came through for us immediately and helped in a big way when we really needed it.
okay.
Damn, I love that guy.
And you didn't need to do that, and I appreciate it immensely, and I want you to know how much I appreciate that.
James Porter is the reason I forgive the British.
James Porter is listen. One British person gets to sit in here and be unmade fun of, and it's James.
James Porter, Lord of the Clock Tower.
Apex cultist out here doing the most for the Legion and for the clock tower. Like I said, we're fine. It was just something very serious came up, and we didn't know what we were gonna do about it, and James just came through immediately and helped, and I appreciate that immensely.
It was a case of you didn't know what you were going to do about it, and James is like, I do.
Like, listen, we're gonna make you last longer than the Confederacy.
I already have.
I think Keaton already has.
We'll keep it going. We'll wait. We'll widen the gap.
I'm
The
not.
annoying orange.
I'm not breaking
the
that
annoying
streak.
The annoying orange lasted longer than the Confederacy. Do you think about that?
What a heritage! Get Douglas.
I have to fucking turn off the Patreon ad because I don't have a Patreon anymore.
Another good episode of Do the Scuba Say recently came out.
Yes,
I did not.
I saw that.
I did not know you didn't have one anymore. Then again, I never clicked that link because I don't use Patreon. So
I deactivated the Patreon mainly because I didn't feel like I was making content enough for it to justify people paying for it.
fair enough.
If I made content a little more consistently, I would feel a little better about it. I'd truly just rather that most people sub on Twitch. I'm
Fair enough.
I am going to try and set up the fourth wall pretty soon. Because I'll finally have something to put on it. Secrets, wink nod, wink nod.
Ooh.
But I'm just happy to help. Well, I'm happy that you helped too.
Yeah.
But also, to go back to the point, not to belabor the sappy shit, but also, so back to my autism. So, I've been doing the companion quests as they pop up. A, because I don't know if they're timed, and B, because I really, really like all of the companions. And I think the moment I knew for sure that I was like, oh, no, listen, the choice is hard. Nev is so fine. She's so hot. Balara's baby. Fucking, like, I was like, I figured out pretty early that, like, for romance choices alone, I'm gonna have to play this game multiple times. But the moment I knew that I was like, no, I'm romancing Lucanis this first playthrough, for sure. This is going to be the canon romance, and I knew it immediately, I was doing part of his companion quest, and we're walking around the streets of Antiva. We're in his hometown, and we needed to meet up with his cousin to talk about something plot relevant. And he has a little section where we're walking around and we're just talking. And he's like, we should walk around the markets a little bit. There was some stuff I wanted to get. And it's like, okay. And he's getting little things for the rest of the party. Like, he walks past an herbalist and he's like, Harding's been growing plants in the greenhouse. I heard spearmint is good for bad dreams and it's good for desserts. I think she'll like that. Oh, Balara was talking the other night about making that Dalish fish dish for all of us, so we should get her some fresh fish. Oh, Neva's been burning the candle at both ends and only eating fried fish. We should get her some fruit or she's gonna get scurvy. And I'm just sitting there, and he's like, you think about everybody. And he's like, yeah, it pays to pay attention.
Oh my god, I want him.
And I'm like, I need you carnally.
Well, hold on. Man who thinks of everyone and pays attention to the little details. That's literally like the cure. That's literally like the cure for my trauma, please. Hold on. Hold on, wait a minute, no.
And then,
who is this man? Eden.
And then we're getting little bits of like ambient party stuff, like hanging out in the lighthouse. One of them is him teaching Balara how to make Antivan food, which I love, because Balara's like, who's cooking? And you're like, oh, it's kind of on rotation. Everybody just kind of cooks whenever they want. And she's like, oh, I can cook a couple of things. Sometimes. But sometimes I get distracted and then they burn, so... but as for who we're drawing... Oh, that's my... I don't need that now. I needed a reference for how to... I'm trying to learn how to draw profile views and such. That's why I picked this particular pose. I was like, the two things I'm doing a lot of studies on right now are character interaction and then learning to draw a few more angles. This is Lucanis.
Oh.
I usually like to look at references of poses before I sketch them down in my sketchbook.
Alright then, shit.
I like that people were like, oh, he sounds like Zavron. Bestie, he's a man with a sort of deep voice and a Spanish accent. Like...
Ooh la la.
He doesn't sound... Honey, he doesn't sound like Zavron. He just has an Antivan accent. I think I turned Rook's body too far. Because I'm looking at the reference I was using, and I turned him too far forward. Shit. I can fix those.
I'm starting to get the impression Dragon Age is just a franchise full of hot people.
Yeah. I also like the fucking anti-woke community were sitting here like, I can't believe they're catering to Tumblrites, and we just sat there and blinked at them and went, yeah. Like,
What do you mean?
It always
They-
has been.
Yeah,
I was about to say,
always has been. Like, I don't, what it...
dog, my supernatural loving mom has been playing these games since game 1. Are you new?
Did you fucking forgot? I don't, do you not know the people in the, this is, it's a case of like, this is how I know that you're not, this is how I know you don't go here, is when you're like, they're catering to like SJWs and woke Tumblrites, and it's like,
One,
yeah.
those are a lot of fancy words to make me aware you don't go outside, for one. And
look-
two, are you new?
My bit was, I don't know what you're talking about. Dragon Age has and probably always will be for women, queers, and queer women.
I'm sorry. Unironically, I know you were creating, like, what they typically say with that statement. And maybe it's just my age, but those are a lot of fancy words to make me aware someone doesn't go outside enough.
Yeah, I fucking...
Like...
oh god, I have such a fucking... Profile is so hard for me. It's one of my fucking weakest points, and I turned his torso way too far forward, because this would have been fine if I hadn't fucked it up. Because they're supposed to touch right here, and I have played myself. Oh, did I fuck up? I did. Fuck. God damn it. Well, it is what it is. I like drawing...
Yeah.
I want to draw Rook with the... I want to draw Hakim with the side his birthmark is on being the prominent one, so that means we lose Lucanis's beauty mark in the process, but it is what it is. Clips that unties your shoelaces type shit.
I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect. It just looks great.
Looks good so yeah, we're good so far, but now I have to fix this. And I don't know how. I think this would mean for them to be like overlapping, he'd have to be like way further forward. Oh no, that means I'm gonna have to- ah, fuck! I just realized that means that I have to- oh shit.
What did you just realize?
It means I have to tilt his... I have to tilt so that you see more of his back.
Ah.
Dog, when I tell you that the whole two side profiles against each other thing always fucks me up when I'm working on it, let me tell you.
Yeah, because my instinct is always to push it back into a 3/4, which is what I did here. But that means that he has to be a 3/4, but that also means that if they're layered on top of each other, that he has to be 3/4 fucking facing him, which means... Ah! Okay, well...
Ah!
I've played myself is what's happened here. My brain's like, haha, dipshit, you wanted to try something new and you fucked it up. So if his hips are forward, then it'd be like, line of his back would be like that, so then his shoulders would be here? Question mark? No, it'd be further up, because he's like, well, he's not substantially taller than Rook. Also, I need to fucking, hey gang, I need to know what Davrin's fucking deal is, like, fast. Because he's enormous. Like, Davrin's large. And, like, not just for an elf, for a dude. but he's like a head taller than Rook. And he's like a head taller than Lucanis, too. And it's like, why? You have to be not fully blooded elf. I don't think they make them that big. Also, hi, I get it. I didn't look up any of their voice actors beforehand, so if they weren't in the clips that I saw, I didn't know what they sounded like.
Wait, who is this about?
Davrin.
Oh yeah, and I hope you enjoyed talking about Dragon Age, but I gotta get going to help people set up for D&D.
Go set up for D&D.
Alright.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck, round.
See ya.
Alright, where's Davran?
His voice is very nice.
Oh, that's funny.
What's that?
I just looked up Davran's voice actor because I got curious.
And?
It's Mortal
And?
Wombat's Shao Kahn.
Oh.
He is large and he is wide, and his titties are just kind of out.
So tell Zach. Got it.
He also has a griffin companion, and Asan is the cutest thing ever, and I love him.
Aw.
Have I totally fucked this up? Distinctly possible. The fucking perspective's wrong!
Perspectives. They're hard. How about the perspective and body anatomy?
Anatomy's cringe. Who fucking invented
Yeah.
anatomy?
I don't know.
Whoever invented anatomy sucks.
Agreed.
Do we blame God for that? Is that a thing we blame God for? Do I get to shake my stick and curse the Lord?
Blame God, then we'll talk.
I took geology instead of anatomy. I like learning about stones.
I never in my whole life thought I would get to do this.
What?
I super never thought I'd get to do it to you.
What did I do?
Actually, it's build God and then we'll talk.
I know it was a pun on the title, Heaton.
I know, but I've never gotten to do that to you before.
Are you proud of yourself?
Yes.
Real happy about that one?
Yes.
You feel good? You feel good?
I do.
You've been waiting a long time for that?
Have you, speaking of, by the way, sort of, speaking of being sad emos, have you heard the new Wolf in Sheep's Clothing yet?
When I tell you that was auditory cocaine that I snorted the night it came out.
Oh, yeah, baby!
I went to isolate the vocals the night of. I need you to understand.
How bad do you have to fuck up as a person for that to still be about them?
I'm gonna be so real. The only thing I was shocked by was that they did not sneak the motif of Megalovania into the breakdown. I was so expecting that, and it did not happen.
The fact that they're like, this is still about you, I'm like, Jesus Christ, what did you do?
I love how you addressed me in particular to talk about still being sad emos. I'm very honored.
You're the only one you're one of the only ones I would know. The other one is Lynn, and Lynn and I have already talked about it, so. I needed to get your 2 cents as well.
I did make it a massive part of my brand.
Okay, so here? Question mark? Have I fixed it? I think I just need to. I think it'll be fine if I bring Lucanis back a little bit. I think if he's not quite so close. Like if I tilt, if I keep to this particular like angle, I think I can still fix this without having to completely change the perspective, because I don't know what I'm doing. People talk about auditory cocaine, brother visual cocaine to be your pro wrestlers who are built like a fridge. It's true.
I get that.
I think I might need to, like, start going through some of the fucking videos you send me, M, and, like properly, use them as references and try to practice drawing a wrestler body type.
I mean, it would work.
So it'd be like this, and then like this.
Pro wrestling shit is one of the many things that motivated me to want to become more muscular. So I get that.
And which is that one? It's like the clear blue, like the trans wrestler character with the beard.
Oh,
What are you talking
yeah. Fucking. Oh God, I can see her in my head, and I don't remember her name, but I know who you're talking about. I love her. She doesn't pass on purpose because she's proud of the body she was born in, and good for her. Good for her.
Gender is a spectrum, and it is amazing like that, truly.
I love her. I love my dear baby girl Tsubaki from fucking from Windbreaker. We love trans women we love having trans female characters who pass, and also trans female characters who don't pass.
Again, gender is a spectrum. It's wonderful like that, truly. One of my main goal with my gender is to cause people, is to be the embodiment of all I know is that I'm hot and that makes all of you gay.
My gender euphoria comes from people looking at me in public and going, "Miss?" And I'm like, "Yes."
So you wish to maintain the double trouble energy.
Mm-hmm. It's the... I want... That's one of the best ways, like, up there with the fact that I willingly identify with, femoid. Because that's the best way to describe it, is, I go by she, they pronouns in the way that I will take miss or ma'am, but with a question mark on it is the goal. And it's like, yep.
I usually call you they just to be a little bit more polite.
It's the miss, and I'm like, yeah.
Yeah. I love that for you, honestly.
Also, hi, this is your casual reminder. We never do, because I don't like to, but this is your casual reminder again that, if you're in my stream chats, I refuse to talk about politics unless you vote. I will not talk- this is I'm gonna introduce you to a fun little personal philosophy that you can wrap into your daily lives, because it's made mine a lot easier. I simply refuse to entertain a political discussion with somebody who doesn't vote.
You know, I think one of my roommates said something similar like that last 2 months.
I simply won't. I've done it again. This is a 3/4 angle. God damn it.
It's probably saved you tons of headaches, honestly.
It
so.
saves
Yeah.
me so many headaches. Like, the way that it is for me, the way that it works is just really simple. If you can complain about politics all you want, and justifiably so, right? Like, things are awful. That's the most we're gonna have. You're gonna get out of me as spoilers. Shit's awful. Shit sucks. But like,
I assume this is going somewhere.
But I refuse to entertain anything further than shit sucks. With somebody who's like, yeah, I have the power to change that, but I refuse to. No. We're not having a conversation.
I'm sorry, I always love the way you just go, no.
No, heart.
Because it gives me the vibe of the, that is not correct vine from forever ago.
And that's what it boils down to for me. Is like, if you can't give enough of a shit about the way that things are to, like, actually fucking do what needs doing, and contribute to the discussion, go away.
You simply have the talking time is over.
Talking time is over. I don't care. I voted.
Actually,
That's all you need.
side note, by the way, real quick, to kind of dial back real quick.
Okay.
But no, yeah, honestly,
How much fucking shoulder drop off is there? Is that it? Is that right? Question mark? I don't.
I think you being on the non-binary spectrum is part of the reason why you're one of the few people who can talk about the subject without making me want to strangle them.
Yeah, I fucking.
To reiterate what you said earlier, shit sucks.
Shit sucks. Gotta go. Definitely let me know when you can go through some of those videos. I'll assist however I can. Hell yeah. You've sent me more than enough reference material. I'll fuck around and find out. God damn it.
Fuck around and find out. .mp3.
I've been here for 1 hour of this 2-hour stream.
I don't know why.
You know what,
Yeah.
chat? We're gonna... Is this a safe space?
Choose your next words very carefully?
Is this a safe space? Can I be weak for a moment, please?
Sure.
Please tell me this is a safe
What's up?
space, chat.
Yes.
We're going...
Yes.
Good. We're going to...
Yes.
We're gonna swipe another reference here. Hang on.
I was so expecting the AVGN reference. That's right. We're gonna cheat.
Yeah, that's right. We're gonna cheat. Because I've been at this for an hour and I don't have the slightest idea, so we're gonna do that. And then that. Draw the line down
now
the
it's in my head.
back. Shoulder blade. Side seam. There we go. That's right. We're gonna cheat. I simply don't have the slightest idea what I'm doing. So we're gonna just... You're gonna trace? Shut up. No, I'm not tracing. I'm using redlining to get just the shape of the torso right.
You're gonna trace? Yeah, trace these.
Trace these nuts.
Thank you. So glad you knew where that was going.
It's one of the things I worry about consistently, is like... Because, like, this is what I do, right? When I don't know what I'm doing. Is we just, like, we get the shape TM, and then we work from there. And some motherfuckers are so annoying about it. Because
And I guarantee,
I mean, there's a very key difference between tracing and making a reference, like what you're doing. You're doing a reference.
not only that, but 9 times out of 10, the people who will
can't believe
treat it.
Heat traced. Can't wait for our drama. Yeah, God, you're so right.
The people who will treat it as tracing are people who typically aren't artists. Lamau.
I need to put his... I keep feeling like his leg needs to be further... One of his legs needs to be further forward, and then the other back here. Yeah, because he'd be... leading?
I mean...
Question mark? I don't know enough about fancy dancing.
You just
You
had
have
an
to dump the
accent there.
pillows.
You had an accent there for a minute.
I did that on purpose.
I mean, get the dump the pillows he needs. And you know what I mean when it comes to pillows.
Give this man his fat, juicy ass.
Don't you like my pillows, Etterson?
Give me the shovel! I'm burying this hole!
Put him further into the hole.
You got a
Love
reading
it.
from James.
They traced
I think the tea's ready.
I love the bit of, like, art community drama. They stole my OC, they drew me with a mustache, also, they killed their dog, and...
I killed my grandma, okay?
Okay, Google, set a timer for 2 minutes. It's just fucking irritating, you know what I mean? Like, if you're going to say all of these, like, bad things, right? Like, justifiably things that you call someone out over, right? Fucking do the thing that's important. Don't fucking bury the lead. I fucked this up again. I fucked it up again. God damn it. Welcome to another episode of Heaton's clueless about what she's doing. Pretending to look like a professional on the internet. What?
I just heard Mew. I heard a Mew.
I'm glad you can hear her. Yes? Yes, ma'am? Marie? You complain? You going to complain? Marie? You want to
So
say
cute.
You want to say hi to chat? Say hi to chat.
Hi, kitty.
Say hi,
Hi,
Gigi.
kitty. Hi, Gigi.
Hi, Gigi.
You're so needy. This fucking creature. I'm fucking minding my own business. I'm going to bed last night. I'm asleep. I wake up in the middle of the night, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is that sound? She's clawing at my door at fucking 2 a.m. It's 2 in the fucking morning, and she's crawling at my door and screaming. Are you for real right now? Are you actually fucking for real right? Come here, you little shit. No, don't you run away from me. Come here. One second. I need to do a thing because I'm losing it. Okay, Google, stop. I'm gonna fucking hang on. I'm gonna fucking just give me 1 second. Come here, you.
Is it Airzail time?
You're gonna be annoying? You gonna keep being annoying? Gonna keep being irritating? Little baby bitch? You little baby bitch? Is that it? King kisses. I give you kisses, baby bee. Bee 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 bee. Oh, bee 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 bee. Yes. You sweet little baby girl. Are you a sweet little baby girl? She says, I am not a baby. I'm a grown up.
Night, Gigi.
Give you all the kisses and I give you the squeeze. There.
Hey, kitty.
You get snuggled for your crimes.
I love cats.
I love her so much. I wish that she was a little less annoying.
I don't know how I feel about my cat sometimes.
This is what happens when you fuck up and, like, alter the pose. Now everything is thrown horrifically out of whack, and what the fuck am I supposed to do?
Simply perish.
Yeah, it sure do fucking be feeling like that.
Yeah, I really hate when some things like that happen. Like, you had a good idea, you draw things out, and then after a while, you're like, man, this actually looks bad.
He has to be leaning forward.
And sometimes at the end of the day, like what happened to me, I lost a little bit of motivation after drawing.
I had to grab one of my physical models to sort of get the vibe here. I want to, like, he's got to be leaning forward a little bit's the thing. So it's got to be mostly, but like that, and then like that, and then like that. Is that too far forward? I don't know. Ah! Perspective makes me want to throw rocks. Been at this for an hour. Okay. keep looking at the time and I'm like, oh my god, I'm so fucking stupid. So it's like this. It's from a slightly upward angle. So like that, like that. Ribs are here. So then just arm sockets up here. Collar line goes up. Down over the back. Then if I move that arm so that I can get a good idea of where his fucking torso's at. So that's the torso. And his hips need to be... Oh my god, did I actually do it? Holy shit. Holy fucking shit. Oh my god! Chat, would you look at that? She can do it. I just need to make him a little bit smaller. Apply transformation. Add that back in. I'm fucking doing it! I feel like SpongeBob in the essay. And some of these, and some of these.
The break time.
Never forget how good some of the classic episodes of SpongeBob are.
Almost there and done.
Done.
Although I still prefer the edit somebody did where they turned SpongeBob into L.
Ah!
No, they turned SpongeBob into
Yeah.
Light. That was it.
I was about to say, it'd make more sense to turn him into light.
Oh, did you hear about Death Note Among Us?
Death Note Among Us?
Yeah!
Death Note Among Us?
Oh my god!
I'm gonna be so real with you. I never thought they'd find a way to make me actually want to play an Among Us like.
It's genuinely kind of neat. I can't even lie.
No, it is. It's just, it's the perfect idea, too.
It's silly, but I can see that work.
And I'm still slightly wondering if this is because of The Simpsons.
Might be.
Maybe. That was a really good. That was a really good time during that Treehouse of Horror a few years ago.
Which is funny because we're actually doing on another podcast, not advertising or anything, but we're talking about Death Note, and it's kind of funny going back and watching the show that's supposed to be a parody of it.
What podcast?
And I do a podcast on a friend of mine's channel.
Ooh.
I still feel weird that you're watching all these anime characters when you have to remember those are the Simpsons.
They really do have like some skilled people in that fucking art team.
Yeah, it looks really good.
I'm cutting these off at the waist. I
Heard of the new intro of the Treehouse of Horror had the guy who plays LT, who does LT great and A Book of Life.
Not to mention the 3 freaking Jorge Gutierrez, which I find is especially funny now that you can watch Book of Life on Disney Plus alongside Coco.
And he was actually a guest star in in the short of Hell of a Boss, Chupacabra.
Yeah, I was saying that it's just kind of crazy where it's like you're going from doing indie stuff to mainstream work's pretty crazy. I mean, I'm still amazed by who they got for the latest Hell of a Boss cameo.
Oh yeah, that was a good episode.
Who again is tied to Simpsons.
Again, good episode.
This is how we progress as people, chat, is when you cut your losses and realize something isn't working. And namely, it's the hips in this one, so we're just not gonna.
Oh, off with his ass.
Off with his ass. I can't do this. Listen, I've been at it for an hour. I've barely gotten the arms and the torso where I want it to be. Let's take our W's where we can fucking get them.
Let's leave.
But the door's locked, and the only way out is through the perfume department.
Let's do it.
I should be
That's even
on. I should be on fucking line art by now.
It's even funnier that that kind of section that SpongeBob actually does exist. It's actually in New York, the Macy's, New York.
I mean, surprised they film it there and not like somewhere else in California.
New York Macy's
Kinda really makes
is pretty famous, I think, is why.
Yeah, especially with the parades and stuff, which I look forward to seeing. And yeah, I'm that kind of weirdo who likes to wake up at Thanksgiving morning just to see the parade.
I like the dog show.
I don't blame you for that one. I mostly like seeing the Snoopy balloons.
You and your November Thanksgivings.
I'll save you some turkey, Ontario.
I already had turkey.
Good for you. I know everyone's already like patching up a lot of Christmas stuff.
Listen, I'm a fan of celebrating Spooky Month as soon as. Oh God! Oh, hang on.
Oh, what?
Give me like. Hang on. I'm gonna go on BRB real quick.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Take your time.
I could definitely agree. Spooky Month is forever.
Spooky month's already over and all the Christmas stuff is taking over.
I like both the holidays, but I just more like the spooky stuff.
I prefer the
I don't-
spooky stuff. The Christmas stuff just acts like... I always compare Christmas to the family member who stays way too frickin' long.
I just feel like I missed so much during this entire month when it comes to watching all the cool Halloween stuff.
It was fine.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
My grandma called me, and I needed to make sure. I got a little worried for a second, because she normally doesn't call me, but she was like, "It's not a big deal. I need to ask you about a picture that you want of yourself."
Ah.
So it's okay. False alarm. No worries.
That's good.
What?
That's very good.
She said I can
I
call.
heard Gigi.
She said I can call her back tomorrow, so that's what I will do. What? Oh, what? You rub against my hands?
Aww.
What? What? She's rubbing against the chair. I can feel it.
Aww.
What? Huh? What?
Yeah, I like cats.
So Binks, I love you too. Rubbing against my controller. So Binks. Oh, it's because it's dinner. It's because it's dinner time.
Aww.
She says, "Isop's up. My food has dispensed. You have to stand next to me and watch me eat it."
We can't watch
Watch me
Gremlins
eat,
yet because
Mama.
it's a Christmas movie.
We're not doing this. It's too early. It's November.
It takes place during Christmas. It involves Christmas themes. It is a Christmas
Shut
theme.
up! We're not doing this now!
Would you rather watch
Also,
Batman
re-
Returns?
I'll beat you to death.
Okay, well, how about we put on a nice Halloween movie like Halloween Resurrection?
Oh, hey, Sophie.
Hello,
Sophie!
assorted cutie pies. What's going on?
It's been a little while. How are you doing?
I have been traipsing across the barren wasteland, grave revelations that befell October. I became a bear. Became a
Damn.
scary bear.
Hi.
I saw your Halloween costume on TikTok.
Oh, thank you. I was worried
Now-
that my stuff was getting drowned out in the algorithm.
No, we saw you. You will never be drowned out. Your frills keep you afloat.
You were in fact perceived.
Hell yeah. Ontarioku, why'd you beat up Spoodle?
What do you mean I beat up Spoodle? What are you talking about?
Last night, Scarlett was showing her created characters of all of us in Soul Calibur, and she was pairing us up, and then you beat the stuffing out of Spoodle.
Ah,
Oh my god.
Yeah, also hi, if you could talk to like your boss's dad or whatever to get whatever horrible mummy curse that's been put on me so that way my tech can stop failing, that'd be really great.
What makes you think that I'm putting mummy curses on computing stuff? You do realize it's an ancient Egyptian thing. We're not going to be doing, tech support things.
Listen, I don't think you're doing it. I think I'm Curse of Rod or what the hell ever. So like just tell him to shut the fuck up.
Look, Rod doesn't do that shit. He's the kind of guy, he's the guy pulling around the sun. You know when you're driving down the road one day and you're just having the sun right in the exact position where you can't pull the blind down and your sunglasses don't work? That's Rod's doing.
Maybe
I hate that.
Tech Scuff seems more like a Slifer the Sky Dragon kind of curse. Because
His name is Osiris. Slifer is the executive producer.
But no, can you just imagine having these tech issues and then you have a good tiny version of Slifer? Just he comes out and he's doing a little dance on top of your monitor.
It does fucking feel like that. I fixed part of the problem. I figured out why I was having...
Daedalus has cursed the Peter Parker fans with the Paul.
No! So I figured out why I was having one of my problems. Because it's why I've been able to record Dragon Age. And it's so fucking stupid. Did you know that for some fucking reason, OBS hates it when your fucking Elgato is plugged in before you turn it on? So, literally every time I finish Dragon Age now, I turn off the PS5 and then I unplug the Elgato. Because if I plug the Elgato in after I've turned on OBS, it works fine. But sure enough, while I was recording today, I hit... So, in OBS, if your settings are right, you can pause mid-recording. And I hit pause while I was recording on accident instead of just stopping the recording. And I got it somehow stuck in a loop, and it corrupted the file of my reaction to Dorian, which sucks. But I think I can fix it. It's just gonna take some doing is all, but I think I can fix it. It'll be fine. I'm just gonna give him his fucking straight, him fucking beak, and then I'll refine it when I refine the sketch. Okay, maybe I can save the torso. No, I can't. I can't. This looks bad. I'm a fool.
Oh, Heaton, I need to report something to you. So, I've done the impossible.
Oh?
Through other media, I have finally gotten my girlfriend to, on her own terms, say, if you want to turn on One Piece, I guess we can try it.
Good! You're doing...
Are you starting with
what the
anime?
pipeline was to get her into it? It was
What?
the live action. It was a live action, and then there was the card game, which she really liked the mechanics too. And then she found a model of Chopper in a mech suit, and she thought it looked really freaking cool. And it's one of those sets where you combine all the different mechs that Chopper goes into and make a giant chopper.
Ah, yes, I've seen those ones.
Hang on. You know what we're actually gonna do?
What?
We're going to enlist help.
Ooh, you get to perform a summon.
That's one way to call it.
Just DM'd Dio. I was like, I cannot get his legs right. I already fucked this pose up. Help.
I mean, that works.
I could help.
I don't want to... I was about to say, I don't want to lose them holding hands, but... I feel like having his arm pushed that far back's not... He says the waist is too small, I think. I said, bro, I don't know. Gamer, are you ever at it for several hours and you've fucked everything up?
Have you just hit it on the gritty and then fucked everything up? So Heaton, I know your favorite, like Straw Hat, but what's your favorite One Piece villain?
Oh, this is a much harder choice. I think I'm biased. I'm gonna say Crocodile.
Ah, I actually went and saw the voice actor of him not too long ago. Yeah, John Swazi.
You know what? Fuck you. Dehydrates your Luffy.
You know what? Fuck you. Dehydrates your country. It's fucking. It's. I don't want to have borked this, but I think I did, unfortunately. How do you feel about my man Arlong? I love Arlong. Arlong's cool.
I wish we could see him again. Has he even shown up after Arlong Park?
No, he's in jail.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't even show up in Impel Down. Oh my god.
Wah.
I mean, the most you get is just like the one flashback when Jinbei's talking about
What
it.
is
but
the
that's
dragon's
about it.
age? The VEILGUARD won't tell me.
I don't know what age we're in now. Because there's an answer. The Dragon Age is the name of, like... How did I fuck this up so bad?
I just hate when moments like this happen.
I've had 2 really bad art days when I've been streaming, chat. I like most of this sketch is the problem.
Yeah, it looks really good thus far.
I don't blame you for not wanting to lose hand holding, because that's you know how
I like.
it's like my favorite love language, like doing something like that soft and gentle.
Free my man Arlong. He did all that shit, but he's cool.
He did all that shit.
He did do that shit. So this is the reference I was looking at.
Aww.
And I've just horrendously fucked it up. Cause like, no, well, no, I didn't. This is where...
Thus far look great to me.
Yeah, again, it's... The fucking... Because this would be the center line. no. Wait, no, I didn't fuck it up. Because it just means that his center needs to be twisted here. So that... So I got this part right. It is, in fact, Lucanis that I fucked up on. Surprise. Oh, god damn it. Son of a bitch. Fuck. Fuck! This is what we... Ah!
I'm glad that to hear from you again, Heaton. We'll talk later, and you guys stay out of trouble or get in more trouble. I'm not your mom.
Goodbye.
Exactly.
I'm gonna fucking... Hang on. Because it's like this, and then like this, and then like this, and this is the top of the shoulder. Arm like this. And then... His leg is here. But I'm gonna change the perspective of that a little bit, because I want Lucanis to be the one that's, like, stepping forward. Sleeve. Neck. And this is the other shoulder, because his arm's going down, because it's right here. So, like, that would be the other arm is right there. So let's... Fun fact, by the way, if you're wondering why in a lot of my fucking speed paints I don't show, like, the base sketch, it's because it's a lot of this. It's a lot of, did I fuck this up? Redraws. Did I fuck this up? Redraws. And then they're making contact about here. So it'd be like this. Right? Yeah. So it'd be about there. I'm going to erase this, because this line's confusing me. Leaning forward a little bit, and then... Huh? Making meh noises?
Yeah.
Nya, even.
Yeah.
Then I can do that. So I want to make it a more pronounced step forward. And then his other leg has to go, like, back. So, like, back here. So that way it's, like, a more... Again, more pronounced step forward. Okay, so that's... There it is! Fucking fuck!
There we go.
Now,
You got it.
now we just put some fucking meat on him bones.
Especially at the ass part.
Well, he's kind of got a flat ass. He's narrow at the...
Fair.
He's narrow at the legs, but he's got wide shoulders.
That's fair.
This is something that, like, I didn't notice until, like, playing for a prolonged period of time. Is fucking... Lucanis' proportions are kind of, like, a little hilariously borked. Because, like... Fucking, his shoulders are so wide, but he has, like, no hips, no ass. This is his center line. I have to widen his chest out a little bit, and then... I am going to... We are gonna exaggerate a few things. Just cause, you know? I'm drawing. You don't tell me what to do. Who's the fucking fan artist here? That's what I thought. you have opinions of Frobby? I love Frobin. Frobin's good shit. I like Frankie and Robin together a lot. I've seen people ship Robin with Zoro, and I kinda get it.
You just don't see it?
Yeah. I get it, but I don't personally see it. The other Robin ship I really like is, I like her and Jinbei. I think they're cute. I swear to God, I'm gonna fucking lose my piss that this was a 2-hour stream and all I did was the base sketch for this. Christ.
And you're back. And you're back.
Man, I feel that.
Listen, it's been a while since your girl, like, really could not figure out what the fuck she was doing.
Both things happen.
I am gonna make him a little more Dorito-shaped. Because, like, the bottom of his ribs would be... is, like, here. So, that means that his chest has to, but there we go. Triangular, square, even. Really widen a little bit more, I think. I might be pushing it. I might be pushing it. It's fine. And then his arms up here, then that means like that, like that. Tube. Tube. Connect elbow to forearm. Dragon Ball Z power-up noises.
Those are the ones, yes. What do y'all think, Chad? Will he obtain Ultra Instincts? I don't know.
Find out on next Dragon Ball Z.
Find out whenever I post this art piece. Did I do it?
Did you do it?
Did
You
see?
figured it out!
I figured it out!
Oh, you forgot to carry the 2.
Oh my god.
boss right there.
Fucking don't joke, I'll cry!
Don't worry. Hatterson's just being a goof. It's fine.
Unironically,
Yeah,
you said the phrase "you forgot," and I primally was like, "What? What did I fuck up? What did I forget?"
I'm sorry, I was referencing the episode of Hell of a Boss.
Also, Daedalus, do you have a problem with Gohan Blanco?
actually need to
Dude.
lower this and...
Daedalus, we're gonna be talking DMs later. Anyway.
Gohan
I'm
Blanco.
so sorry.
No, it's okay. I panicked. I was like, oh god, please.
But seriously, it's looking really great so far.
I think I've got it, because then I can just do that. I feel like that's still wrong. His waist ends about the same place that... I think I've just pulled him up too high is the thing. I think if I... need to rotate and then lower. Because they're at like eye level with each other in the other one. And maybe we widen that a little more. Because their wrist should be like fucking perpendicular. I swear to God. I've been at this for almost 2 hours, and I think I've completely fucked this up.
I feel really bad for Jake's sake.
I can't believe this is the second stream where we've done the whole thing, where I've done the whole thing, and I've not done it. Unbelievable. Maybe I'll just change the pose entirely. I don't know. You'll see when I post it on Blue Sky. Who are we rating? Fuck this noise.
I did get like 2 good clips from this, so.
Who's live? Who's live? Lauren's live. Oh, I'll send you to Blaze.
Oh heck yeah, I like Blaze.
Blaze is crocheting.
Blaze did my new logo.
Hey.
It is what it is.
Shout out to Blaze.
Will I
Just
end this stream, eat something, and then come right back to this? More likely than you think.
So 99% likely. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely need to eat something that'll definitely help you.
Ugh. I'll see you guys on Tuesday. Goodbye!
Radical.
Everyone!